Share this encounter with your DM. The party enters a town where local voters have just voted in a Blink dog as their new mayor. His name is Abraham Blinken. He can't talk, but recently in meetings he's been popping out of existence and coming back with new laws and decrees. Each is written on strange parchment. While the new laws started out harmless enough, fresh water bowls on every corner, the butcher placing all the bones at the end of the day in the mayor's briefcase, the most recent law is slightly controversial, with Abraham Blinken saying that all cats must be exiled, and that includes tabaxis. The local tabaxi embassy in town begs the party to help figure out where Abraham Blinken is going. They even offer to assist the party or reward them in pretty much any way possible. If the party can follow the mayor to the plane where the decrees are being written, they'll find a dog-friendly demigod protected by a Cerberus, who's writing these decrees for a group of dog mayors that he has put into power all across the realm. What would your party do? Let us know in the comments.
Here's an encounter for your campaign. Local merchants have invested in mechanical greeters to stand outside their shops. These constructs, called Thomas the Think Engines, are very friendly, wishing customers well, thanking them for their patronage, and encouraging them to come back again soon. As a whole, townsfolk have loved these new additions, but now competition in the marketplace is getting fierce now that every shop has a Thomas at its door. Merchants have dialed up the gratitude level of their constructs to the max, hoping to provide the best customer service. Well, it's worked too well. Now the Thomases have gone haywire and have become aggressively appreciative. They pin customers down to express their gratitude, or embrace them so tightly they can hardly breathe. Some of the constructs even stalk customers to their homes, breaking in the dead of night to whisper cryptic messages from the shadows. Take down these mechanical nightmares before they literally kill the town with kindness. What else would you do with this encounter idea? Let us know in the comments.
Share this encounter with your DM. The party enters a town where there's a blacksmith on every corner, each with their own specialty and mastery of their craft. The problem is, once per year, a strange affliction overtakes them and causes them to make only brackets, endlessly, for several weeks straight. Families of the blacksmiths beg you to help determine a cause to this ailment, as they have run out of room in their homes for shelves or any other bracket-related items. The first of the families to be affected were the Marshes, leading to the affliction being called Marsh Madness. If the party investigates further, they'll find that the metal used for the brackets is infused with a strange sediment from a nearby cave. As the party enters the cave, they note history books strewn all around on the cave floor in disarray, and the source of the curse, a blue devil named Duke, hiding amongst the piles of books. Can the party reach a deal with the devil and lift the curse? How would your party save the town? Let us know in the comments.
Share this encounter with your DM. A cozy coffee shop called Orc Beans has attracted quite a bit of attention. The owner, an orc by the name of Scar Bucks, brews some of the best coffee around, using beans he acquired during his many years of exploring the realm. Recently, he has wanted to try a new magical brew, and therefore ordered shipments of bags of beans, a D&D item known for its quirky and chaotic effects. Unfortunately, the shipment was attacked by thieves, and now Scar needs the party's help to reclaim the stolen goods. The thieves won't go down easily, though, planting and using some of the magical beans to fend off the party. If players can reclaim the shipment, then Scar will offer them free samples of his new magic-infused coffee blend. When they drink the concoction, players will still roll a D100 and use the bag of beans table, but the effects will be slightly altered. For example, instead of creating a blue campfire, that player can learn a blue fire breath attack that they can use for the next 24 hours. What other special abilities or effects would you add to this altered table? Let us know in the comments.
Share this encounter with your DM. Saint Ratrick is a fabled sewer-dwelling rodent who collects coins that have fallen into the sewers or have been thrown into wishing wells and fountains. Townsfolk say if you see Saint Ratrick, you can pursue him back to his treasure hoard and take it for yourself. Finding the rat should be easy enough due to the green top hat that he wears, but the party arrives on a day where the townsfolk are out crowding the street, drinking, eating, and celebrating. If the party manages to see Saint Ratrick as he's collecting coins and follow him to the sewer, they'll need to roll wisdom saving checks, or become affected by hallucinations of rainbows and other bright colors, partially from a strange magic and partially from some of the fumes from above. Rounding a corner, the party finds Saint Ratrick, surrounded by swarms of rats wearing green hooded cloaks, placing the treasures at the feet of a rat god statue, grotesquely gnawed out of wood. If the party attempts to take the treasures, the rats will attack, But if they leave the rats be, they may allow the summoning of an ancient deity. What would your party do? And what's under St. Ratrick's hat? Let us know in the comments.
Here's an encounter idea for when you need to move your players across the map. An airship is about to take flight on a fairly long journey with some unusual cargo. Namely, an assortment of imprisoned constructs, all of which have malfunctioned in some way, making them too dangerous to stay in the city. These machines are to be delivered for decommissioning or repair upon their arrival. Unfortunately, the city's having trouble finding heroes brave enough to board the craft and keep a watchful eye over their prisoners. If the party agrees to help, they can roll a d4 to determine what happens on the trip. Roll a 4 and it's clear skies and smooth sailing. Roll a 3 and a construct will attempt to mind control players to help it escape. Roll a 2 and the ship flies through an electrical storm, deactivating the locks securing the constructs, and triggering a potential free-for-all. Roll a d1 and the storm is so rough that the airship has to make an emergency landing, possibly crashing to the earth, releasing its prisoners and stranding the party in an unfamiliar territory. Any ideas for who some of these mechanical outlaws could be? Let us know in the comments below.
Share this encounter with your DM. The party arrives in a town full of halflings, running about excitedly for their annual Feaster egg hunt. Each year, elders of the town go off and hide large, fake pastel-painted eggs, similar to those the size of giant eagle eggs. The halflings then go hunting for the eggs, which are full of their favorite foods. Once discovered, they return to town with their haul for a huge feast. As the elders, who have been hiding the eggs, begin to return to the town square, 3 are noticeably absent, and the halflings ask the party if they'll investigate prior to the start of the hunt. Tracking one of the elders, the party comes across an odd patch of eggs, similar but different than what was described. Beneath the eggs, they see the elder, but approaching, they'll learn these eggs are actually mimics. Tracking the other elder, they'll be able to follow his tracks, which disappear suddenly in the middle of a field. Turns out this one was scooped up by a giant eagle, mistaking the elder for an egg thief. Would your party help? And what do you think happened to the third elder? Let us know in the comments.